All right, Broncos country, taking a look at Dondrea Tillman for the Broncos. He and Jonah Ellis were the 12th man in terms of the rotation for the Broncos outside linebacker unit. He played in 29% of Denver's defensive snaps last season, and he had 5 sacks on the year. You're going to see that obviously here. Let's run the clip. Watch him get that inside move here against the guard, wraps up Joey B around the ankles, brings him down for a sack. Now let's take a look at it and run it back here, okay? The Broncos obviously walk P.J. Locke up here because P.J.'s going to blitz. Vance Joseph loves to blitz the safety. P.J.'s one of those guys. Talanoa Hufanga is going to be one of those guys. Dondrea Tillman right here. But let's key Zach Allen, right? Offensive lines always look at number 99 as the most dangerous man here for the Broncos. He's kind of played in, a tilt or an apex, right? He's either a 3 technique, which is the outside shoulder of the guard, kind of apex between a 4-eye, inside shade of the offensive tackle. He's going to shoot inside right here. Dondre's going to shoot inside, and PJ's coming off the outside edge. And Dondre's just going to make the inside move here against guard. Look, you get Zach Allen crossing now inside. It looks like number 61's trying to pass him off to the center. I wouldn't take that one-on-one any day if it were up to me. I wouldn't want that. And then Dondrea Tillman's going to shoot inside on the guard, and he's going to make an inside move here while PJ works against the chip from the running back and obviously the offensive tackle. So now you get a one-on-one. You get a one-on-one right here. Dondrea Tillman wins his one-on-one. Joe Burrow is looking backside here to try to hit Jamar Chase on a crosser, but you got obviously Jonah Ellis dropped back right there. You got Cody Barton dropping back to this middle hook. So you're dropping a flat defender there to be able to help on the inside while you also have Justin Sternad here. Dondrea Tillman going to wrap him up. Nowhere to go for Joey B. That is one of the sacks that Dondrea had on the season. Now, this is a screenplay here from the Los Angeles Chargers offense where they're just going to try to get the tailback out here and they're going to try to dump him off. I want you to watch. Really, Zach Allen does a great job of allowing Dondrea Tillman to make this play. Once again, everything runs through number 99, a cornerstone piece for what the Broncos want to do defensively. Let's run the tape. You're going to get that motion out here. Try to chip, get to the flat. As you can see, they really chip Dondrea at this point. But watch right here. The offensive tackle holding Zach Allen. Tailback is the design guy who's going to get the ball right here. Nowhere to go. Dondrea is able to close the gap quickly and sack Justin Herbert. Once again, Zach Allen beats this block right here from the tackle and is in front right now of the tailback. There's nowhere for that tailback to go to leak. Justin can't even dump this off, and Dondrea's in his lap right away. This is what the Broncos defense does well. They generate pressure from a variety of different looks, and they try to take away some of those quick-hitting options. Now, you're going to get him against Anthony Richardson in the Indianapolis Colts. He's played outside right here. He's going to shoot inside. Once again, capitalizes off of what Zach Allen does to free him up. And look, Zach Allen recently appeared on a podcast with Chris Long, Green Lights, and said that they have a very unselfish group of guys that they will create opportunities to play off one another. It's about getting home. It's not necessarily about, hey, I'm gonna pad my stats. It's let's get to the quarterback. You're going to see that here. Zach Allen's going to release initially after playing a 3-tech on Quentin Nelson, one of the best guards in football. Watch what he does here, though. He gets upfield, and he's going to cross-face here of Quentin Nelson into the inside shoulder of the offensive tackle, which allows Dondrea Tillman to wrap around because these guys are going to double team and seal. Ideally, there should be a communication pass-off. If Tillman comes inside, then you got to communicate to Quentin Nelson to pick up number 92. You got to pick up the inside stunt. Zach Allen does a great job of clearing both offensive linemen. Dondrea comes free, and then it is eat time. Sack for Dondrea Tillman. I like him in Denver. And look, Denver's got a really good pass rush group of guys right now. We mentioned Jonah Ellis, who's right here, number 52, behind Nick Bonitto, Jonathon Cooper. They add Q Robinson in this year's NFL draft. They're going to play a lot of special teams. Denver's got a lot of depth right now, pass rush. But this was Dondrea Tillman's breakout game. Welcome to the NFL. We saw him in the preseason, but it was against Week 3 against the Buccaneers. He comes in for 2 sacks. Now, he's working a one-on-one against the tackle right here. Keeps his feet moving, keeps his arms moving. You got a nickel blitz as well. He's going to shoot inside the nickel guy. Jaquan McMillan almost wraps up Baker, but Dondrea's going to come in and clean this up right here for a sack on the play. But there was a bigger play here for the Broncos defense. It came in the red zone. It came in the goal line situation. Dondrea working outside. He's in a stand-up stance outside of the tight end, number 88, and he's going to get this sack here. Now he's going to work one-on-one against the tackle. Good contact right there. He's got his outside hand free, and now he steps to wrap up Baker, who's very good at getting outside the pocket and extending plays. Let's look at it from the other angle, okay? You're going to get maybe a chip and then a route right here where Brandon Jones is going to play man-to-man against number 88, the tight end. And now you get a one-on-one. John Franklin Myers winning his one-on-one, pushing the guard back right here, which allows a one-on-one for Dondrea against the right tackle. And watch, just drives, pushes him back, outside hand free, because Baker sometimes will like to get out here, but he takes that away. Dondrea steps down, takes that option away, and ideally maybe Baker could try to cut it inside, but look, you got help coming inside right here. There is nowhere to go. Dondrea wins this rep, wins the one-on-one, wraps up Baker Mayfield on a key second down play in a goal line situation. Big-time addition here for the Broncos.